see, I know it's been a while, a long while since I've made a video, but I've been going through some things in my life and I needed some time. So I'm back today with a new video, obviously on this look right here. And if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. I'm going to start off with Milani's eyeshadow primer in the color 01 Nude, just as a base for my eyeshadows. I'm just going to blend that in with my finger. I'm going to set the eyeshadow with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in the color Buttery. Anastasia sells this color individually, but I have it in my artist palette, so I'm just going to be using that to set my whole eye. The brush I'm going to be using is by Wet n Wild. It's just a large eyeshadow brush, just like that. This is a part of their new collection. It's vegan and all that jazz. This eyeshadow is also going to be our eyebrow highlight. So go ahead and set the eyeshadow on top here as well. So the first color I'm going to start off with is not part of the artist palette, but it's part of the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow collection. I'm going to start off with this shade right here. It doesn't have a name, it just says crease, and I'm going to put that on my crease. I'm using a Morphe M433 brush. I'm putting this color below my crease a little bit at first and then going upwards just to have that excess eyeshadow go lightly above. And it's okay if you get it in your lid space because we're going to set a lid color there, so it's fine. Okay, now that I have this color to my liking, I'm going to go ahead, grab that top shade from the same palette, mix them both together to kind of tone it down, to not have this harsh pink. So very lightly, light hand, go ahead and do that. The next color I'm going to use is from the Artist Summer palette by Anastasia, and it's in the color Dusty Rose. Again, they sell this color individually, so if you don't have the palette, you can go ahead and buy the color. And then for this, I'm taking a Morphe M4 112 brush. It's a tapered brush, very pointy at the top, so I'm going to go in with that point, tap off the excess, and I'm going to go straight into the crease, just to give it some dimension. I don't want this Dusty Rose color to take attention away from the pink we did put down. So that's why I'm blending it out very softly. Just to blend all the colors together again, I'm going to grab the same two shades that we were using with the Wet n Wild palette. Whoa. Just to blend it all together. So before we put our lid color, we're going to go in with an intensifying primer, and this is by NYX. It's the glitter primer. I know we're not using glitter, but this just helps the eyeshadows pop more and stick even better. So again, I'm just going to use my finger for this, put a little bit on my finger, and go ahead and put that all into the area that we're going to put our lid eyeshadow on. Now we're going to go in with this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the color Weenie. This is part of Kathleen Light's collection, collaboration with ColourPop. It's just a very pretty metallic-y rose gold shade, and that's going to be our lid color. Since ColourPop shadows are best applied with your fingers, that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, now that we have the color on, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Professional Eyeliner brush. It's just from their $1 line. Grab a little bit because these don't really work well with this brush, and just take it on the tip and try and fix it all into my lid space to make it look even. Now I'm going to go back into the Anastasia palette with the same Dusty Rose and the same tapered Morphe brush, and go ahead and try to intensify the crease a little bit. What I like to do is when I'm using a tapered brush like this, I grab that point, put it straight onto the eye, and then go down to blend it out. The eyeliner I'm going to be using today is by Jessie's Girl, and it's their liquid eyeliner. It's a brush tip eyeliner. It's basically the same thing as Kat Von D Trooper, just way cheaper. I think this was like $10. Now that I have my eyeliner on, I'm going to go ahead and let that dry, and I'm going to go ahead and do my under eyes. And I'm going to be using again the Summer Artist I don't even know if it's a summer artist palette. I think it is. But anyways, it's the artist palette again. And then I'm going to mix Dusty Rose and Aubergine together. And I'm using a Morphe M508 brush. I'm going to grab Punch Fuchsia with the same Morphe brush and put that right in the inner corners. I don't want my inner corner highlight to take away from my look, from my main lid look, so I'm going to grab eyelid and just blend that in on my inner corner. The lashes I'm using today are by Ardell, and they're in the number 206. They're the double layer style collection, and I'm going to use that with my Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. Very bad news, I accidentally, very stupid of me, grabbed the lash right in the middle and broke the lashes. Nevertheless, I'm still going to use them because I don't think you'll be able to tell once I apply mascara as well. Actually, just to forget these lashes, they literally broke. I was taking them off and then they just broke. So I gotta take this one off too because then they won't match. So I'm gonna grab my backup lashes just because these are the only ones I have, and these are the red cherry lashes in the number 217. Very fluttery, very wispy, so hopefully these don't break on me. Okay, lash crisis averted. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tight line with my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eyeliner in the color Perversion, which is a fancy word for black, and same thing with my waterline. For my face primer, of course I'm going to go in with the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. Use my fingers, clean fingers of course. My face has been breaking out like no tomorrow. I don't know what it is, I don't know what's... Actually, I know what it is. Next, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, Dewy and Smooth in the color 220. I've used matte... What's the other one called? I've used the matte and poreless, and today I'm going to try the Dewy and Smooth. I have combination skin, so it's like the best of both worlds, but not really, because it sucks regardless. This is my first time using this foundation, so let's see how it works out. I've heard pretty good things about it, pero I will be the judge of that. That on, and then I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender. Next, I'm going to go in with a concealer, and the concealer I'm using is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Pure Beige. I'm looking at this foundation and I look pretty cakey. No me gusta. I'm going to be using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Translucent Powder. I'm going to grab a stippling brush and just stipple that on, just because I don't want this to cake on with the foundation. Okay, now that my face is set, I'm going to go ahead and contour / bronze, and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. So I like going in circles at first, and I start at the top and then gradually go down. And then once I'm going down, I set the brush right down on my face to try to make this line as good as I can. And for today's blush, I'm going to be using MAC Melba. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip in the Waikiki strip. I'm going to be using a Flawless Concealer brush from e.l.f. just to mix the top two shades together. Since it's going to be really subtle, I don't want to take away from the eye look. For lips, I'm going to be going with the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani lip color in the color Ex-Girlfriend. And I'm going to line my lips and also fill them in. I'm going in with NYX Lingerie in the color Push Up, which is number 6 of their lingerie line. And go ahead and put that right on top. And to set my face, I'm going in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. I got the small size in my 500 point reward from Sephora. And I'm going to go ahead and set my face. Alright guys, this is the complete look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you guys want to see next, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye! Guess who's back? No, that was really good. Don't do that. Okay, sorry. Okay, set it with the So I'm gonna go. Oh crap! I forgot to put a primer. Lid color. Okay, use